But this is my style of music, of gospel. And if you come out, I'm going to put it down. You're going to enjoy it, and you're also going to be inspired. That's
wow. Thank you. Thank you, Dan Kenneth.
Let me piggyback on that because you're speaking about languages, and that's the thing about music. It's international language. Everybody understands music. You know, you don't have to say
yes,
a word.
They do.
And the thing about the African American diaspora is that all of that created soul music. You know, the jazz came out of that, gospel. I mean, you talk about people understanding. I mean, there's people that felt just like you, like Sam Cooke. You can go way back to, a number of gospel singers who, kind of teetered back and forth between secular and non-secular music, and but it all comes down to the fact that it's soul music.
It
from
is.
The soul.
Well, I'm gonna take a break, and I would like the audience to listen to this real hot single, Dan Kenneth, From the Heart, and I'll be right back.
At least for me, until you stepped into my life. Those were used to be, but they fail to compare to what you've done for me.
All right, everyone. That is From the Heart by Dan Kenneth. That is such a hot track, Dan.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you.
What was going
Thank you so
through?
much.
What were you going through when you created that song?
Well, actually, the song was written by Rod Clemmons, and I had to interpret it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I had to interpret the song. And I had to get into myself and all of the things that God has done for me. And, people change, but God never does. Even though sometimes when we feel as though we're not pleasing him, he's always the same. Last year around this time, I was just coming out of treatment for cancer. I had cancer. Mm-hmm. And it was such a shock to me. And the radiation had tore me apart, and the chemotherapy had done its work on my body. But I'm still here. I'm cancer-free. I've recovered. And so I'm just thinking about the wonderful things that God has done, and what more can I do but thank him and say it from my heart. The song made top 10 on the charts. It was the video and the song was both nominated for Grammys. It didn't win, but it was an honor to be nominated. Every time people hear the song, they're crying.
Yeah.
They're always crying, and a stranger would hear, I heard from the heart, and I was crying, and Rod would talk to someone, and they said, they were crying. But I'm glad that the song has that type of effect on people. I'm honored, that the song has done so very well. Even on the YouTube channel, it's gone up to almost 25,000 and climbing views. And so I'm grateful. Like I said, I had to interpret it the way that I felt it. I don't know what Rod was going through when he wrote the song, but I'm honored that he allowed me to sing the song and for it to be a part of my project.
Right.
All right.
I want to thank you. Well, all right. So your other songs on the album, I would like to play on air later. So, Rod Clemmons, let's get on you in the hot seat now, Rod Clemmons.
What would you like to know?
The song, What's Up, It's Me. I believe that song really brought my attention from my father and my mother. So I want to spin this song. So can you give a recap, brief story on the song, What's Up, It's Me, please, again, Rod?
Sure. Yeah, definitely. I wrote that song almost immediately after my father passed away. And it is a metaphor of the verses are as if my father could speak to me from heaven, and the choruses are a back and forth between the two of us. So when you're hearing the verses, what's up, it's me, I thought I'd call just to say hello, what's up, it's me, I thought I'd call just to let you know that I've been really missing you, so on and so on and so on. All those things are as if he could say that to me from heaven. And then the back and forth, he's saying, don't cry, and I'm saying, Daddy, come home, and he's saying, don't cry, it won't be long before you're here. And it was a big shock when my father died very suddenly. He walked into the hospital on a Friday and was gone the next Friday. And
wow.
Yeah, it was tough. It was a really, really tough situation. But I wrote the song, and it was a while before I could actually record it because it was just so too close to me emotionally. Yeah, but
so how do you feel when you perform the song now?
Oh, I love performing the song now because when I recorded it, I think that's probably my most favorite song on the album, but I never really thought that it would be much of a radio song. But, of course, that shows you what I know because it also got into the top 10 as well.
Yeah. But, well, I'm going to give you a break and a moment for me to spin this, and we'll be right back. Here it is. What's up, it's me. Anyone could call the guest line number. Phone lines are open. Stay on. I'll get right to you. This is What's Up, It's Me by Rod Clemmons.
I thought I called just to let you know that I've been really missing you. I can't wait to see you and hold you in my arms once again, So I'll be right here waiting. I know you got a little more time. Let's talk about it and tell me just the way
by Rod Clemmons. I just love that. I love that beat, that melody. Oh my goodness. Corey Miller. What is the name of the band, Corey Miller, that will be playing along with Rod Clemmons and Dan Kenneth? Can you give us that information right now?
Yeah, the name of the band is that will be backing up Rod and Dan is called Soul in the Pocket, and they're a local group, and they've I've just became familiar with them, I guess, over the past year, but I've been to a couple of their shows, and primarily they're over in Henderson, Kentucky is where they live, but they play in Evansville a lot, and they have a similar sound. They kind of, I think it's a perfect marriage, with all three of these, with Rod and Dan and Soul in the Pocket. They kind of, they kind of have similar sound, and in fact, keyboard player, when he has a John Legend kind of a sound, and so it's very clean, very smooth, and still they're a hot group, so they'll be able to fill in nicely. It's a good group.
And thank you for that information. Wow, that is so awesome, Corey Miller. Wow, that is something. So I would like to ask the website information, Rod Clemmons and Dan Kenneth, where people can follow you up on. So can you go ahead and give that information now, your website information, and also put in the social sites that you're followed up on as well. Go ahead. Either one of you, go first.
Go ahead.
Okay, well, I don't have a website. I haven't had a website in a while because it seems like I don't know how many people, recording artists have their own sites anymore. But I do. I have a Facebook site and also Twitter and Instagram. My Facebook is facebook.com/Verdict Records LLC. So that's VERDICT Records